So welcome to the first game, guys, of the night. It's between Netheredge and Corner Tigers. Corner Tigers won last week and they lost the week before, whilst Netheredge lost previous two games, and they are looking to turn tables tonight. And bowling now is Sub. So, alongside me in the commentary box is Mozam. How are you, Mozam?
Assalamu alaikum, Nasser. Hello, everyone. I'm not bad, thank you, Nasser. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Now you're here. I think I'm feeling extra better now.
Always a privilege to be sat alongside yourself. We expect it to be a fascinating night of fascinating cricket. As Bash just helps one on the leg side for a single.
Yeah, I mean, anything short to him, he's just going to pull it away. Square leg. Nicely played again, away from the fielder. So, no Daniel and Sid today. Well, Sid is busy whilst Daniel is injured. So, Arman will open innings instead of Daniel. Nicely played there by Bash. Guided nicely to square leg.
So, I've been following the tournament up to now, bits and bats, following the scorecard and the results. How's it been, Nasser?
Yeah, so far it's been quite good. Nicely played, and nicely fielded as well. Nicely fielded. Yeah, it's been, there've been a lot of surprises. Like Pokton lost to batsman Robin last week after a brilliant start against Corner Tigers the week before. And Hit and Run lost to six-shotters last week. And six-shotters are top of table with 2 wins.
I believe I'm looking at the table from the second on the table all the way to 5th or 6th, everyone's on the same points except for 6-shotters, 2 out of 2. I think second, third, 4th and 5th team on table have won and lost one. So it is exciting at the moment. Anyone's chance to come in within that top 4 that everyone's looking to come into by the end of the league games.
Yeah, exactly.
A wide ball there, the bowler warming up, straight down the leg side, a bit of a loosener.
Yeah, I mean, they have sparks here and there, Netheredge. They just need to work as a team. Another wide.
So they're a new team, young lads, lots of passion, I believe. Have they been applying themselves much, or what do you make of them?
I think they looked a bit nervous in the field. Better bowling. They have been nervous in the field because obviously it's the first tournament for them. I mean, there are a lot of good youngsters amongst them. You got, they have potential to be match winners on the day. So let's see what happens tonight. Obviously they'll be like Donald. When Donald first came, it took them a bit of time to get used to it. Now it's Netheredge's turn, and hopefully Netheredge give them a couple of games, and I think they'll cause a few upsets here and there.
Certainly, it does take time to get to grips with the surface, the format of the game within the Astria Academy venue. The bowler, I think, again, it's all about your temperament and your attitude when you come firstly to enter any sort of league. Charges down the ground, 2 runs there.
Pass covers.
Bash showing some intent, starting patiently. Is coming back over the wicket.
Nicely guided.
I think that's what he should have done from the beginning. I believe he was around the wicket right from the word go, or did he go around the wicket after bowling those 2 wides?
No, he stayed around the wicket, but then he went over the wicket.
Yeah, I think that's
because he knew that the ball is straying to the leg side.
Yeah, as any fast bowler, opening bowler, you've got to start your conventional way of bowling over the wicket. No need to go around the wicket when there's no need, there's no pressure on you at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Batsmen haven't done anything special yet.
Good bowling, good change of pace by Sub.
Sub, is that his name?
That's his name.
Right.
And 2.1 overs, 11 for none. Now make that 17. Nicely played by Bash.
Straight over the bowler's head, and it was asking for it. A full toss, nice, juicy full toss. The pace not troubling the batsman at all. And that's what it is. You see, that's the first delivery he bowled as well. So the first and the third ball of this over has been the same length, same pace, and he's got to use the surface as the bowler. Again, there you go.
Oh, God! Brilliantly caught. Nicely caught by Ismail. And Sub gets a wicket.
So all 3 deliveries that have hit the surface, I've asked Bash to get on top of the ball, just climbing on him a little bit, and again didn't get on top of it enough, and more elevation straight into the hands of the fielder there at cover.
So 17 for 1, Corner Tigers. Bash departs for 14. In comes Hamza, the captain of Corner Tigers. Nicely guided. Oh! Now Arman needs to be backing up there.
Single there all day long.
I think it was poor backing up from Arman.
I mean, it was the non-striker's call, but still, there's a single there all day long. It was trickling along.
Definitely. Nicely played!
Fantastic shot.
Bit of a pressure release there for Hamza. Beautifully played.
So there's a wicket and there's about 13 to 14 runs off that over. In fact, even more. So honours are even at the moment. I think a slightly momentum is still with the batting team at the moment. And I believe this man here has a reputation of hitting big on strike.
When he gets going in, definitely. Nicely played.
Getting well behind there.
Well, there's no harm in looking at the ball first, because the ball is doing all sorts. Oh, beautifully played, and that's 4. I feel the fielder could not cut that out.
I think every batsman who has that potential to pick up the ante at any time should give himself time, get himself set, get used to the surface, the bowler, and then try targeting the bowler.
Yeah, so, I mean, not every bowler is the same. Every bowler is different. You know, they have different paces, different lengths. So they got to get used to different variety of bowlers. And nicely played there by Arman.
Change of pace there, change of length as well from the bowler. I think they're going for the cutters now, taking pace off the ball, trying to get the batsman into the shot far too early.
No, again, beautifully bowled. No, it's much better bowling for Netheredge. They've been absolutely wayward last week, and now they're bowling a lot better today. Oh, that's nicely played, but straight to the fielder. Nicely bowled as well. The Yorker length. It's good to mix up your lengths, especially when you're playing here. Too short, and it's going for a run. Nicely played by Arman. Guided beautifully away from the square leg, and that's end of the over. It's 30 for 1 after 4. So it's going to be change of bowling, and power play is taken. Bit soon, but I think Arman knows what he's doing.
Arman, now. Yeah. Remember, they've only got one each left, that's it. They've got nothing in between.
So change of bowling.
Them two. Who you got? Top two, that's a good game, that.
So new bowler, bowling to Arman. He's high in it. Oh, nicely fielded. Oh, and that's 1. He did so well to stop it, but then
taking the power play.
Yes, they have.
Taken, so
Power play is taken.
looking to take full advantage of it now. Good shot again.
now again, good bowling as well. It's good bowling. Arman, I know he's trying to hit big. Just look for that right ball to hit. Now that was deserved to be hit. Like a half tracker. Too short.
Again, certainly.
Because when you bowl short here, it dies down. You know, there's no pace at all in the surface. Beautifully played. That's 4. Don't need to run for that.
The problem is, if you're going to go for the short ball, you've got to make sure you've got pace to test the batsman. If there's no pace behind your delivery, you're not really testing it, you're asking for it to be dispatched.
Yeah, exactly. In the air and fell in the middle. Yeah, 2 runs. So 2 runs there for Arman. So Arman needs 5 runs to retire. He's on 20 off 12 balls. Oh, beautifully bowled. Nicely bowled there by Arman Ilyas. 5 overs gone. He's 43 for 1. Next batters to come. You got James to come. Nasser to come as well. You got West to come, and then Moazem to come. New bowler. Oh, I missed out there. Missed out. It was a full toss, and that should have been easily dispatched. Oh, in the air, and I think the keeper did not read that. It was spinning in the air. So Hamza got lucky there. But you got to run. Beautifully played, and again the bowler did not read the ball when he went in the air.
Unique dive there from the non-striker, ensuring he's in the crease.
He's passionate. That's one thing I can tell you. In the field, he's very passionate. He gives 100% in the field. Oh, beautifully played. Oh, just 1 run. Just one run, but nicely fielded. Nicely fielded by Arman Ilyas.
Where did you see the overthrow?
So this is good batting from Corner Tigers.
That's your job, I'm asking you.
Go look in here and then I did look.
No, he didn't. No, he said he stopped it.
So square leg is throwing the wide lines out, and now let the game begins. Oh, wide ball, and it's hit the back as well, so that's 3 altogether.
In total.
50 your boys.
So 50 runs are up now. 50 runs up for the batting team.
Oh, that's hit hard. That's hit very hard.
Brilliantly middle there for 2 runs.
3 more.
Yeah.
3 more to retire for the batsman.
In the air. Oh, again.
he's
The
got
fielder could
2
not read
there.
that, and I don't blame them. It can go any direction. As soon as he hits the air.
He's going there.
54 for 1 after 6. So what do you think the target is going to be?
Hamza, 54.
So at the moment, 54 for 1 after 6. You got James Ahmed left here. You've got a couple of lads I'm not too familiar with. So we hear from the back office staff that the target set from the captain was 120. They're on the way to that. Certainly looking like they can reach that target. 6 runs behind the estimated score at the moment, but in the death overs you'd expect that to be doubled.
Yeah, I mean, power play has been taken, but not much runs has been scored. Driven that 1 run. So the captain is finally getting to form now.
I think he needs to play through. He needs to make sure he's there till the end. Not saying that he needs to play slow by any means, but just ensuring that someone's there who plays through, getting the singles, and allowing other batsmen to get on strike.
Well, I mean, he has been out of form for a while, so you just got to cut him a bit of slack. Edge, nicely stopped by the keeper. Beautifully stopped. It's good that the fielder is backing up the bowler. That gives bowlers huge amount of confidence, and that's gone for 6.
Fantastic.
It wasn't a bad ball at all, but it was a good shot.
He loves anything on the back foot. This man loves anything too short and too slow. He'll always hit for 6.
Oh, gone! Yorked him. And Hamza departs.
I think the bowlings are not too bad. It's just far too inconsistent. They're bowling decent deliveries, which are troubling the batsmen. But they just need to pile a few together in the same area.
You just keep the runs ticking.
I mean, you see, Nasser, you're a bowler. You've been bowling for some years now, and as a bowler, I'd like you to shed some light on this for the youngsters out there. That a bowler, when you know that the batsmen aren't picking you, you wouldn't need to change anything. If you know that a batsman's not picking you, in particular, is there any need to change anything if he's not targeting you, if he's not able to pick you?
Yeah, I mean, look, just stick to your strengths, stick to your lengths, because especially in the surface, it's not easy for bowlers to put on the length and expect a dot ball. It's a very, very difficult surface for both teams, and that's gone for 6.
Well played, and that's the end. And he retires with a big 6. In comes Nasser Rasool. Sub bowling. Oh, he's giving it a wide as the umpire. Nasser Rasool told to keep going. He's not even started yet. Sub to Nasser Rasool. He's tried to guide that down to the 3rd man region again. Dot ball again from Sub. Oh, straight up in the air, and it's 2 runs, and Nasser Rasool off the mark. And no chance for the fielder there at all. That's brilliant, good batting. Into the gap. And James Ahmed responding well. Sub to James Ahmed. It's one more there. youngsters out there should be using their hands instead of feet. It's not football, is it? 6. Ooh, no, it's not. 4 runs. So the net there just taking pace off the ball, otherwise that would have gone all the way. And it looks like that's end of the over. 77 for 2 after 8 overs. So Nasser to face. Arman to continue. Arman Ilyas to Nasser Rasool. So 1 run. Nasser very wisely saying no. That's 6 more. Swimming 10 here in this innings by the corner Tigers.
Come on, boys.
Brilliantly middle there, straight over the bowler's head. And again, same result, same ball, same shot. So they're asking him to take 2 more 6s and then he can retire. Oh, that's a... Ooh. Oh, he's dropped it. It's been shelled. That is not good. And that is out.
Go for it, bro. Show us. Oh, don't know. I don't win it now. We'll go for it. Like, score rules.
Where's next?
That was that way.
There's one right down there.
Come here, extra slow.
Missed that with the spin as well.
That's well played, man.
Really
17 of 9 deliveries.
That's sick.
So Bosum is a new batsman in.
90.
So 90 for free after 8.5. Nicely played by Mozam.
Nice.
So end of the 9th over is 90 for free.
3 overs left.
So 3 overs remaining and Corner Tigers on 90. Free. So James is still out there. He's on 5 of 2. So I don't know what their game plan is going to be. I think their game plan will be to go for singles, or they might go for a hit. They still got 1 batsman retired, and they still got West to come as well. So yeah, see what happens. So new bowler, Abu Bakr. Wide ball. So that was a loosener for the bowler. Here's his first ball. I don't think he's bowled before this, so he will be nervous. Oh, straight. Like a catching practice. Straight to the fielder. Netheredge is playing a lot better today. They're looking very keen today compared to last 2 weeks they played. So that's a good sign for them. So incoming Awais. The last batsman in. And then you still got Arman, who's retired. So I guess a wicket. In the air, and this is out as well. He is on a hat-trick. So a collapse here for Corner Tigers. No good sign. Because the ball is slowing down. It is hard for the batsman to time the ball. So again, Abu Bakr gets the second wicket. That's a really good sign for Netheredge. They're looking very keen in the field. They've been feeling quite well.
What did you do when you retired him?
So a bit of delay here, I think, with the scorecard error. So we'll be back with you shortly in regards to this game. But anyway, whilst we are in a delay, I think next couple of games will be very tight. Young Gladiators versus Batsman and Robin, game after this, and you got Six Shotters versus Darnell Dynamites, and the last game, one of the most awaited games in this tournament, Poktoon versus Hit and Run. So really good games coming up in next few hours, and nicely played. He was on a hat-trick, but the batsman denied that. Nicely played down the ground. So hopefully Arman will play how he where he left off. So another scorecard error here. So coming back to the upcoming games, they're very tight games. If you look at the chart, let me go on the point system, the point table. Six shotters sit up at the top with 2 wins, no losses. Darnell, 1 win, 1 loss. Pakhtun, 1 win, 1 loss again. Bassman and Robin. So the second, the third, and the fourth team, and the fifth team, and sixth, and seventh team, they sit on 3 points, whilst six shotters are on 6 points. So six shotters will be looking to continue their winning streak. Playing good cricket so far. They had not a full revamp, but they have the few players missing from the last tournament. But they are looking good this year. So back to the game again. Hope the scorecard won't have another error here. Oh, nicely played! Arman, beautifully timed there, very exquisitely played. That's Arman, you know. Oh, nicely bowled. Good comeback for Abu Bakr. It was a brilliant comeback. Corner Tigers on 97, 1 ball remaining of this over. Nicely played and beautifully stopped by Sub. So 10 overs gone, 97 for 5. So coming back on now will be Naveen Khan. I think the run rate has gone slightly slower because the surface is very slow. And beautifully played. Oh, he's going for a run here. Oh, this is not good. The mix-up here. A big mix-up there for Muazzam and Arman. There's no miscommunication between the two batters. And that's one thing you don't need, especially when these two batsmen are the only one there that's surviving. The rest of them are out. Oh, wide ball. This is not what Netheredge needs. They bowl really well today, and they don't want to mess that up in the last 2 overs. Oh, beautifully played. Nicely run as well by Arman. Much better calling. And 100 up there for Corner Tigers. So 100 up, that's what they needed. 110 is the highest score for them in this tournament. Beautifully played and 4. You got 3 fielders at the back. He went through one of them, tried to stop it with his foot, but I don't think he was quick enough. Beautifully played again. Straight to the fielder. It's very slow. Top is slow. Oh, there you go. Anything that sits up, that's dispatched to the boundary. So 110, that was their high score, I'm guessing. Beautifully played, but straight to the field. Oh, those 4 runs! Went straight past Sub. 50 for Arman Ahmed, 50 in 24 balls. So beautifully played. 1 over remaining, 114 for 5. So I think Hamza's prediction was true, coming true. 120 you said? Yeah, 114 now. Wide ball, that's 3 runs altogether. 3 runs altogether, so 117 now. Beautifully played! Oh, straight to the fielder. Nicely played by Muazzam, but straight to the fielder. Ismail Iqbal is the bowler. He's bowled really well today. Beautifully played, that's 6! They've gone past the 120 mark. So what the captain said to them has become true. Beautifully played, and they're running for this. Easy run. There's another 2 there. 3 balls remaining, and Arman. So So Arman is facing the half centurion of tonight. Wow, I can't believe he left that. He thought he was wide. Ball really well today, Ismail. Never mind. So, last ball remaining. No, it should be one left.
There's a wicket in it.
There's a wide.
There's a wicket now as well, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it'll be 11.4 seconds. 2 left, innit? Yeah, 2 left. Yeah.
So, again, a scorecard error.
Yeah, 2 left.
2 left. Come on, 2 left, yeah.
So, 2 balls remaining. So, last man standing now, Hanuman. What's his next 2 balls? What's going to happen? One ball remaining. It was a Yorker, brilliant Yorker for Ismail. Should have got a wicket today. He bowled really well. Last ball, beautifully played and nicely played. Oh, they're going back for another one here. Oh, he's out. He could have ended up not out, but never mind. Never mind. Brilliantly batted by Arman Ahmed, half centurion. I think if it wasn't for him, they would never got over 100 here. So 128 for 7 after 12. So Netheredge need 129 to win. We'll be back shortly.